Welcome everyone. So I guess this is going to be the first of a series of videos where I will share my portfolio with the main purpose of making you feel better about my losses. So, it's a down market. I mean, is this a bear market? Probably yes. My thesis is that we are not in the rock bottom of the sell-off. And I'm not speaking about today. I'm speaking about, what happened last week. So that 10% decline, I think is going to go lower. That said, there is an event that I'm trading, and I believe you may be curious to know what my position is doing. So I have slightly out of the money calls on the SPY. Why SPY and not SPX? Uh, I don't have SPX money, man. I mean, just have a look at this. SPX, yeah, I have the April 1st expiration for the SPY. Sorry for these acronyms. It can be a bit confusing if you don't know the difference. So for the SPX, one contract at 5,800, it's 4 grand. I mean, I enjoy donating my money to Wall Street. I do it quite frequently, and I feel quite desensitized. I would say when you have no sensitivity to losses, it's like, well, there you go. Here's my bet, money gone. That said, um, I don't have this kind of stomach for donating my money to Wall Street. So that's why I have, calls in the SPY. They're cheaper, liquidity is lower, but that's fine. I can stomach that. So before I show you my portfolio, which is the main theme of this video, I hope you don't click away, please. Before I show you that, let's do a very quick summary of what's my bet on the SPY. So I'm anticipating a sell on the news crash on April 2nd. The main reason is because there is a lot of uncertainty around tariffs, and the market is already pricing in a possible event where sectoral tariffs are delayed for summer. Who knows? Nobody knows. But those sectoral tariffs are probably not going to be enforced. They're not going to be enforced on April 2nd. And that's why the market is rallying since Monday. Because over the weekend there were rumors, I think it was Wall Street Journal and Bloomberg that released an article. You can see that in my previous video. Please go to my channel and have a look at that. I need views. I mean, I have 12 subscribers, 13 actually. Yeah, that's good. So I have another video where I talk in more details about that. But I do believe that we will see a wave of speculation. Yeah, so the share price, I mean, the price is going to be driven by that rumor. And then when that event is materialized, so when Trump actually reveals his cards, it's going to be a sell-off. That's my bet. Yeah, it can go wrong, and if it goes wrong, I can lose a significant amount of my portfolio. Speaking of which, okay, um, today it was a green day. Yeah, so you have to celebrate your wins. I mean, otherwise, how do you survive? So to that, I have to say, cheers. Today was a 0.24%. That's enough for me to drink this. Every day, the S&P is hitting highs. It's a good day to drink. So this is my portfolio, and I conveniently named it backhold, because initially I just wanted to own shares in these stocks, and I didn't have plans to have options. That said, things change, and I'm quite flexible with my investment style. So these are my holdings right now. Of course, I have another portfolio. That one is full of options, but it's super volatile. So, one day it's up 40%, the other day it's down 30. So, this is the main portfolio that I keep track of, and there you go. So, SPY is my is my holding. We have about 8% at the moment of, well, that was 15 minutes before recording the video. This is a screenshot, by the way. So we have about 8% up on my position. I have the 578 call, and it's about 17% of the net liquidity of my portfolio. So pretty much I've allocated that much for this bet. The reason I did this, it's actually twofold. So you can see that I have a lot of puts, except, well, BTG and Nebius. Nebius, it's European. Yes, it's selling off. Yes, it's following the S&P, etc., etc. But it's a European stock, and I believe that is gonna be the freaking next Nvidia. Yeah, call me crazy, but I'm hyper bullish on Nebius. It's a small percentage of my portfolio because it's shares, and I don't want to buy calls because there is a lot of uncertainty right now. Up until April 2nd, I'm not going full on this stock. BTG, I will do an analysis actually on these stocks. I don't want to bore you with my positions. I want to do one video per stock so you understand what I'm doing here. So the SPY, the reason why I bought these calls, it was as an insurance against my other positions which are short, particularly D-Wave. So D-Wave, if I can show you a chart very quickly, you will understand the rationale. By the way, my investment style is usually not this short. I usually have a time frame between 3 months and 1 year. You know, I don't trade a month into the future. You know, it's because it's too volatile. However, there are events like this, buy the rumor, sell the news. There are events that I decided to take some profits. You know, and they could go wrong. You know, don't get me wrong. I could lose a significant amount of money on these positions, on these bets. But this is what happened with D-Wave on Nvidia's Quantum Day. So there was an anticipation that, you know, that event is going to be a game changer. The event was realized, and what happened on Thursday? Stock went down 18%. Yeah, of course it was stabilized because this stock has a high beta. So if the S&P is up, this stock is up regardless. That's why I expect to see this position down in the negative in the next few days. I wouldn't be surprised to see D-Wave, DNN probably not, because it's a mine. I won't go into the details, but it's quite a complex stock to cover. To be honest, I don't even remember my thesis. I will be direct because I bought that quite some time ago. But yeah, this is my portfolio. Anyways, I can see that I'm up on everything except on this put for July 18th. The main reason is because I bought this in anticipation, and I think it was maybe on Thursday, I think, somewhere around here. And then I saw this green candle, and I said, that's it. On that other candle, I doubled down, and you can see the expiration is even shorter. You know, this gives you an idea of the risk appetite that I have. Good, great. So with this, I conclude my first portfolio review. Let's see how I name this series, where you absolutely enjoy seeing me losing money. And as a last point, this is very important, by the way. Please do not follow my bets because I have a very high risk tolerance, and you may not. Also, I am very flexible with my positions. So if one day you can see this, and the other day my portfolio is completely different, even though my time frame, you know, usually it's 3 months to 1 year, I am very flexible to change my positions. So please don't copy this. Do not donate your money to Wall Street. So that's my disclaimer. And aside from that, well, seems like the SPY position is in the green. So cheers again. And I will see you in the next one.